want to talk about being a beautiful, black, bold, African-American woman living in America. I was raised by two wonderful parents. They taught us God first, family, and community. My daddy always said, you don't bow or bend unless you are praying to Jesus. And my mother taught us, always do what's right. Don't do anything to anyone else that you wouldn't want done to you.
I'm the father of Tremaine and Clifford III. I come sharing with you tribute for George Floyd and to leave a brief statement of the challenges that he's left us with. One of the things that has occurred is that being raised by a mother and a father, they would always teach us to not try to hold court when stopped by an officer of the law in Houston. That wasn't the time. It was the time to follow instructions, try to survive, and make it home.
Protesting is not just something that Black people started in May. We've been protesting for many years, and finally other people are starting to see what we have been saying for decades now.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate right now with everything that's going on, all the rioting, all the looting, all the protesting, but at the very same time, it's also very fortunate that all of this is going on.
We've been through a tough week and a half. And by we, I mean Black people. But we also been having a tough 400 plus years. 400 years of oppression, 400 plus years of racism, 400 plus years of being in a system that wasn't built for us.
And unfortunately, in this experience, we had a strong African-American male, George Floyd, that lost his life. But one of the things that we must learn from this experience is that we are now challenged. We're challenged to believe, to have faith, and execute. Educate ourselves, and then execute the power of the vote. And that's to be able to vote on the state, local, and federal level, to be vibrant, supportive mechanisms for our everyday walking experience.
We're honestly at a point where we got to understand how important it is and how much we mean for our future as a people. And to understand that there were certain goals and things that our ancestors were reaching for. And it may have seemed like our generation, this era, would be the era where all those goals were achieved. But as we've seen in the light, that we're still not done, obviously. So I think it's up to us to leave this world a better place than honestly how we came into it.
No one will give you anything. Go out, earn it, and it's yours. You don't have to ask people for anything when you do that. And sometimes it's been a struggle, but I always go back on those words that my parents taught me. This has been a struggle. The last few days have been really hard on me, for me, because I have two beautiful, highly intelligent, well-educated, hard-working sons, and they're handsome.
Black people are strong, powerful, resilient, even through the many, many years of oppression.
Black magic is DNA. Black magic is something that every single Black person has, that they possess. It's deep down in every single one of us. And it's something that is super important that I think we all have to acknowledge at some point.
We are so beautiful, so strong, so amazing, and so powerful. It really shows through our resiliency, our courage, our love, our creativity, and our passions.
Black lives matter because we're humans. We're not animals.
even though police are killing us in the street like it. You have this color skin, all shades of it. You're black. We have to be joyful in that.
Black magic is our ability to stand strong in who we are, our ability to come together, breaking generational curses, and no matter where we are planted, we are able to bloom where we were destined to be.
For my black people, we are strong, we are great. This Juneteenth, don't forget that. We are powerful beyond measure. We have the potential to do anything, fulfill anything that we want. We've been persevering, we're gonna keep persevering and be the best that we can be.
So be proud, be black, be loud. Make sure you celebrate Juneteenth as loud as you can, as best as you can, with whomever you can. Make sure we love one another. Let's keep having these conversations. Let's keep having these realizations as well within our community, within our friends, within our circles, within our families. Let's make sure we keep doing the work that's needed for the future. Mwah.
So let's unite, let's stand, let's believe, let's execute.
Juneteenth is a holiday that should be celebrated by the entire Black community. I feel as if every year Juneteenth kind of gets looked over and then other holidays get celebrated just a bit more. But this is when we were actually made free.
I think it's something that we should definitely put more acknowledgement towards. Back then we were fighting just to be treated equal and fighting just to be treated like a human. Some of those same things we're still fighting for now. I think it's important that we celebrate this holiday.
It's because we are a strong people. Wherever we're at, we face so many things, but we still get up. We still fight, and we still love. That's that black joy. And we have to remember that on this day, Juneteenth. So continue to keep the joy in your heart. Even though we are all tired, we are all in pain. Continue to keep that joy and that love and compassion. That's what we are, and that's what we're all about. Happy Juneteenth.